when I thought of quitting, when I was resigning my job in 2017, I wrote the reasons for which I'm leaving this job in my diary. So whenever I feel low, whenever I thought of quitting and going back to corporate career, I will just open that diary and go through those reasons for which I quit my job. So again I will get back my energy, and from next day onwards I will be back again on the goal. I would say ki if you have a dream, believe in yourself, begin the process, and then maybe even after failures finally you will achieve, maybe after some delay, but the day will come you will become what you decided to become. So believe, begin and become.
This arena of competitive exams, right? Once you start focusing on a particular exam, it becomes a little tough for you to shift your focus towards any other notification that comes out. That's not very easily done. How did you do that?
I guess the idea is to prioritize what really you want to do. Or focusing on a particular exam, what are the other exams you want to do? At the outset, I would say it is not wise to focus on too many exams. Maybe later down the line, if you think you want to explore other avenues as well, it's good to do that. But then at the outset, we can keep the list limited and try to find out commonalities and areas of intersection between both so that you can save time and effort, and then proceed accordingly, say, and then see where they differ and work out the strategy accordingly. So I would say keeping the list limited and finding out commonalities and intersections. And attempting questions which might be seem a bit scary at the outset, and so on. And most importantly, if a well-designed test series will cover all the relevant areas in a particular subject. So going through the series and looking at the solutions for both right and wrong questions actually ensures that you have comprehensive revision, much more comprehensive than you can possibly do by yourself. So I feel that, yeah, doing tests in leisure and going through the solutions in leisure for right, wrong as well as right questions. You need to see where you went wrong. You need to see how you got right also. The practice also helps because more you solve questions, more you put yourself through that, the situation you will encounter in the exam, the more your fear reduces.
Any aspirant from any background, even if it's from a normal college with very low percent, if you are doing this preparation strategy well, you can write the descriptive part very easily. It's not at all difficult. That's one thing I really want people to know, because once the change has come, everybody went into a frenzy. Everybody is like, no, we can't do it. I mean, this is unfair, but it's really not. That I really want to tell people, and try to say that do not lose your confidence.
People need to pick up the art of writing a decent answer for the questions which they are not too sure about, but they get at least some good base level of marks. And as for the toughness part regarding RBI, people generally think like there are lakhs of aspirants who apply and then the number of seats are very less. But I mean, if you break down the whole exam and look at it, in the preliminary exam, you don't need to score a lot, like 80 or 90%. Just need to scrape through the cutoff. If you do that, you actually come through the top 2000 or so. I mean, that if you do the basic stuff, you are already among the, say, top 2000. And then the rest of it, you pick the low hanging fruits first, the easier topics, so that you get a base level of that base marks, and then you try the rest of it accordingly. So breaking this down into parts and picking the low hanging fruits, the easier parts, will make the whole thing less intimidating, I believe.
So it's very important that each and every aspirant keeps, takes care of one's body and their health.
Correct.
Right, body and their mind. So the physical health part and mental health part can't be overstressed much, because it's very important in keeping you healthy, keeping your preparation healthy, and keeping your whole time during the examination or your preparation stays very healthy, and that would eventually play a role. And it's often underrated.
Yes.
Not many people talk about it. Everybody talks about strategies, everybody talks about examinations, the pressures of that, and things like that. But that part, if you realize it very soon, then you will be at a happy place, and you will start to enjoy this journey of preparation.
First of all, one has to be very disciplined for preparing any examination or any other thing. So that is what I followed. I strictly followed the discipline, and I made a schedule, even for month or even for weekly also. And I was very strict to that schedule कि करना ही है, कि मतलब ठीक है थोड़ा बहुत आगे ऊपर नीचे थोड़ा बहुत हो जाता है, बट ऐसे नहीं कि चलो कि कल करते हैं परसों से स्टार्ट करते हैं. तो वो एक शेड्यूल एंड टाइमिंग का डिसिप्लिन और शेड्यूल एक इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. रीड, रिवाइज एंड रिकलेक्ट एंड देन रिपीट द सेम थिंग. तो आप रीड करोगे तो आपको फिर रिवीजन नहीं करोगे तो फिर बाद में आप भूल जाओगे. तो रिवीजन बहुत जरूरी. चाहे 10 चीजें पढ़ने की बजाय आप 5 ही चीजें पढ़ लो, बट एटलीस्ट उन 5 चीजों को बेटर कर लो कि भाई इनमें मेरे को कुछ भी क्वेश्चन पूछे तो मैं इसमें से मतलब कि मैं सोल्व कर पाऊंगा.
While solving questions and doing tests, what I could pick up facts and concepts for the objective part as well as the other parts, the subjective parts. It's a comprehensive revision, right?
Yep.
I enrolled for the Oliveboard test series, and all it was the 30 odd tests that for both subjects, and went through the solution. So that helped in approaching the objective part as well as getting enough content for the subjective part.
I took up Oliveboard course, and then the notes was really nice. There are a lot of videos if you have to do with the queries and things like that, if you're not understanding. So I took up the Oliveboard notes, and I refer to the current affairs material as well. So that's where Oliveboard really helped me, especially during phase 1 part, because the exam was really tough. It was really tough. I thought I could not make it, but I stuck to the basics. I stuck to the very fundamentals of economics and very important current affairs. I filtered. Oliveboard itself gives very filtered current affairs. They just don't dump everything out there, and it's very important for an aspirant, and especially someone who is working, or someone like me who is also preparing for UPSC. We don't have that much time, so it's important that the coaching institution takes care of that filtering and gives you only the ones which are required. Thank you, Rishi. I just want to say that this exam is just a part of your life. Don't make any competitive exam your life. It's just a part of your life. And I just want to thank Oliveboard, from the bottom of my heart to, I was very grateful. I mean, I can't show, I don't know how to show this gratitude for helping me out through that particular low phase of mine. Because, like I said, I took this course reluctantly. I was not really sure. And once, I took the course, once I got in, then it gave me a lot of confidence through the coursework, through the mock test. And, now that I am here, I have to thank you, you and your entire team for the enormous amount of work that you put in, and for helping out the candidates, and, for taking care of all these candidates. So, thank you so much. And I hope more and more people come out of this beautiful institution and get successful, and in many exams, in many ways possible.
तो करंट अफेयर्स पार्ट के लिए तो मैंने मंथली जो ओलिवबोर्ड की बोल्ट मैगजीन आती है वो फॉलो किया मैम. उसके बाद मैंने मॉक टेस्ट काफ़ी सारे दिए थे, और मॉक टेस्ट में स्पेशली करंट अफेयर्स में तो भी जितने भी क्वेश्चंस थे उन सबको मैंने अच्छे से रिवाइज किया. मतलब जो चीज़ मेरे को लग रही है कि भाई इसमें मेरे को डाउट है उसको मैं हाईलाइट कर लेता था या नोट कर लेता था.
Attempted few mock tests. Especially Oliveboard's reasoning standard is very much similar to RBI, the pattern of the questions and the standard. So I attempted few mock tests, and then I realized some of the areas where I'm feeling difficulty, like the puzzles or seating arrangements. So I worked on those areas. And then quantitative aptitude, as I was preparing for SSC at that time, so I'm familiar with the concept. So these two areas I improved a lot during my phase 1 preparation. Yeah, I have enrolled with Oliveboard mock interview. Rajesh sir and Gopal sir took my interview.
Okay.
Their inputs helped me. Like they only told me to go through the statutory reports, especially few of the important chapters in regulation and supervision where there is a high probability of asking questions. And the personality wise, the confidence levels and all, they gave few inputs and I worked upon them.